Postman's Interceptor is a browser extension for recording web requests and cookies. You can use the Interceptor extension along with the Postman desktop app to replay web APIs captured from network traffic as you surf the internet. To get started, download the Interceptor extension for your favorite web browser. If you're running Postman on Windows, Linux, or an old version of Postman, you'll also need to install the Interceptor bridge. I'm using the latest version of the Postman desktop app for Mac. I'm on Chrome, and I have Interceptor extension pinned to my toolbar. Click on the Interceptor icon and select Capture Requests. Interceptor is ready to capture your network requests. Depending on how many browser tabs you have open, this can get a little noisy. So you have the option to filter by specific methods or domains. I'm going to be browsing the Spotify website, so let's filter on that. You can also use regular expressions to customize this filter. And start the capture. This kicks off a session where Interceptor is capturing all the network requests and cookies for traffic according to your filter criteria. Now let's view a log of all that network traffic in the Postman desktop app. You can see Interceptor is piping all that network traffic into a debug session under the History tab. It's still recording, so I can pause, resume, or stop the session. Under the Overview tab, there's a summary of the debug session at the top. You can browse all the API requests captured in the session, filter by method, domain, or content type. Let's inspect some of these calls more closely. Click on one to open the request in a new tab. This is a post request to this endpoint. There's request headers and a request body. This looks like data is being sent back to the server for tracking and analytics. Let's go back to our debug session logs to save the API requests to a collection so we can share them with our colleagues and refer back to this particular session. We can replay the calls from our collection in the same way we replayed them from our session history. Besides capturing API requests, the Interceptor can also be used to continuously sync the cookies in your browser to the Postman cookie jar so that you can reuse these cookies when sending requests in Postman. Try it out. Use Postman Interceptor as a browser extension alongside the Postman desktop app to debug and reverse engineer web APIs and work with cookie-based authorization in Postman.